Welcome to the Millbrook Railroad. Johnny's here digging a diggy hole. And Max came down from Drummondville.
Boucherville.
Oh, Boucherville, sorry. Somewhere up there east of Montreal. He's helping us do some digging. And we're building roadbed today on the Millbrook Railroad. Yeah, we're always building roadbed lately. But anyway. Here's the area we're working in. Over to the left of the map here, we've got the dirt pile, not far from the ballast pile. And next to the engine house here, this is where we're putting the dirt.
Well, we'll see.
Well, this ought to be interesting anyway. It's Max's first time driving a zero turn. It can handle up to 500 pounds. I don't think we have more than that behind it. So it rained earlier today, and then we started digging. So it's kind of wet dirt that we're bringing in here, a little bit wet. We're running the plate compactor over it after we dump it here, which is why it's got that wet sheen on it. That's good right there. It's interesting stopping it, isn't it?
Yeah. You gotta push on it to put it on neutral.
It doesn't want to stop.
Time to shovel again.
Yeah, time to shovel again. Building new roadbed here. This is a yard lead. We're going to be building a yard in here. So we're sort of smoothing this off right now. We may have to do a bunch more work to this to make it actually work, but, well, we shall see. At least one thing I do know is we needed to bring the grade up here anyway because we had a dip in this area and it was really rough bringing the machine over it so we could fill this over here. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hang the camera up on a tree or something, and I'm going to get to shoveling myself. Thank you. Getting all the potholes out. It's going to be quite the incline getting into the yard. Just in case you're wondering, folks, this grade we're working on is probably about 4% right now. And we're flattening it, sort of. The danger in flattening it, though, is we end up getting higher and higher and higher and higher as we get further and further down the hill, and it'll end up being a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Pulling a trailer with a zero turn it's different.
Yep, it is.
more you change a grade, the more you have to change the grade. Which is to say that the more you dig and fill and dig and fill, the more you have to keep smoothing it out, especially when you're doing it all by hand, like we're doing. It's not easy. What thing worth doing was ever easy? Little plate compactor does a really good job for just a little thing. It is amazing at how well it does its job. It firmed up the ground there. It actually feels firmer there than it does here on the grass. So to give you some context, we're going to have a yard here at some point. It's going to be a yard on a hill, so it's going to be interesting. Everything's on a hill here on the Millbrook Railroad. So we'll be able to kick trains out of the yard, I suppose. It'll be easy leaving, going downhill with a train out of the yard, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see how it all ends up. I got somebody coming at some point to help dig this down to a more sane grade at some point. So we shall see. I don't want to just sit and wait, though, in the meantime. We're building roadbed. Along the causeway here. So this area that I'm standing on is a bridge approach, and we're trying to build it up wide enough for the track. It's not wide enough for the track yet, but it will be when we're done. It just take a while doing it by hand. And the tractor's freaking out because nobody's sitting on it. stuff in it?
It's okay. We're only trying to put one.
That actually packed well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We just decided to load this up with some rocks, and Max is grabbing a couple of more for the camera
It's not like there's
and
none.
finding more. It's not like they're hard to find.
No.
All you got to do is sink a shovel into the ground. That's probably good. This is getting pretty heavy.
One more.
One more. Oh, that's a good one.
There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna throw this in the fill there, the bridge approach, and we shall see where it lands. Okay, well, we're on the zero turn here, hauling this load of rocks, moving along this area that we just fixed. I'm going to show you this. Hang on. This looks really nice from this angle. I still haven't run the plate compactor on that one spot that we just dumped. So I think I should do that first before I bring this load across it. Come to think of it. Stand by. It doesn't like going uphill. There we go. Max is using this thing for the first time ever. Going while you bring it over to its hiding spot. You kind of see that it's shaking the moisture out of the dirt here, making mud, but it's compacting it pretty well, to be honest. Nice little machine. I'm glad I got it. Big thanks to the folks at Vivor for providing it. That video was a long time ago. It's shaking itself apart. I've lost 2 bolts already. Oh, it's shaking the handle apart too.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the nature of these things. I gotta get a couple of bolts to replace these
Yeah, that's only
bolts
to
that fell
protect-
off the cage.
Only to protect so we don't burn ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well.
So this is, let's take a look at it. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's still little bumps here and there. Like there's a little ditch here.
Well, the way to get it perfect, I think, is, well, first get rid of that chunk of concrete you're standing on,
Yeah.
and then come through with a back blade or something, and or a grater, and just flatten the whole thing out. But we've got a little bit of a crown on this, and I think that's a good thing. That was the goal, to get a little bit of a crown on it so water would shed off it. So let's dump those rocks. Yeah, those rocks down at your feet are were all dropped there with a bucket loader
Okay.
on front of a tractor. That's how most of this fill got made so far. And we're filling in kind of the rest of it as best we can. It wasn't my machine. It was somebody came down, wanted to help, wanted to volunteer for a day, and I said, sure.
That's gonna be a long bridge.
It's going to be a 25-foot gap. With the abutments, it's only going to be about a 20-foot bridge. So we move down in here. So from right about here-ish to the other end where the abutment's going to be, it's going to be about 20, 23 feet, somewhere around there. So
And that's gonna be a concrete.
going to be concrete abutments, yeah. Yep.
Big projects.
Big project. Really big projects to do without a whole lot of equipment. I got shovels.
And a trailer.
Yeah, and a trailer. So a friend of mine gave me that trailer because he had pity on me. He saw my trusty Rusty sitting over here.
Well, at least the wheels are still good.
The wheels are still good on that. There's not much else still good on that. So one friend of mine gave me that one, and another viewer stopped by with another one. I'm going to take the wheels off of the trusty Rusty and put it on the other one. So we'll have a couple of dump trailers. So that'll be good. So yeah, making progress on the extension. It's just the loop and the approach to the yard, but I don't know, from the side here, it doesn't look so bad. The grade actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's a lot smoother than it was.
yeah, I'm pretty happy at the progress we've made so far, but I'm ready to shift to something else, because Johnny and I have been digging at this every day for the last week, 2 or 3 loads, sometimes more, and my back hurts. So yeah, this is our trusty Rusty, our old ballast wagon. It's upside down here because the wood finally rotted out. This piece of marine plywood down here, right there, finally rotted out. And I had a piece of plywood there because when I got this thing, the body was pretty much this bad. I pulled it off of a scrap pile at my brother's place, and asked if I could have it. He said, sure, I'm only gonna send it to the scrapyard. I welded it back together, welded the tongue onto the axle part here, and
Well, Well, you got some good use out of it.
I got 15 years out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. Not bad for a scrap trailer. I did put some patches on it. I have a patch right there along the whole front. I got patches on the sides. That was to hold the ballast in, and I didn't bother patching the bottom because I had a piece of plywood there. But after I patched it, I had to be really careful with it because of all these little screws sticking out. Because I didn't have any rivets, so I used sheet metal screws. And I wanted it on the outside so I could shovel things out of it more easily.
So now it's became a part giver.
Yeah, so it's a parts source now.
Yeah.
It's done. I've gotten my value. I've gotten plenty of value out of it. Everything that was straight is bent. It's
I like the way it's parked.
yeah. It's parked there for a good reason. It's because we got a dump trailer, the one we were using today.